your basic average girl, and I'm here to save the world. You can't stop me cause I'm king.
Boom! Hi guys, so sorry, yeah, I know I've dragged it on a little bit. I'm sorry, but I'm making it now. This is part 2 of the breakup with the ex, you know. The rundown with the ex, you know. You see what I mean? You know, yeah. Well, let's get into it. So we was at the part where I said it was the breakup time. So yeah, so I'm in bed and I'm literally just like laid there, chilling. Next minute, I get a phone call off the ex. And I'm like, why is he messaging me? Like, out the blue. But at this time, we were still together. We're still together at this time, but you know, going through that rough patch. If you don't know about it, watch part 1 first. Going through the rough patch. So this was a breakup day, basically. So he calls me out of the blue. He's like, are you in? I'm like, yeah, sure, I'm in. He's like, yeah, okay, I'm on my way to yours now. I'm like, oh, all right, okay, calm. And I kind of knew it was gonna happen. So I was just like, okay, it is what it is. It is what it is. You know what I mean? I'm like, okay, whatever. Let's get into it. He came, sat down straight away, like he weren't talking much. I would just there watching stuff on my iPad, just chilling. It would just, I literally sat on the end of the bed. So then I literally turned around and I'm like, go on then, do it then. And he's like, what do you mean? I'm like, break up with me then, because I know you obviously want to. And he's like, nah, come on, don't be like that, don't be like that. And I'm like, well, you obviously came to break up with me, so just do it. And then he's like, no, it's not even like that, it's not even like that. It's like, I don't know, I've just not been feeling the same anymore. I just don't know, I don't know if I can really do it. I feel like it's like a chore, and me and you. And I'm like, oh, I'm like, what do you mean like a chore? I'm like, how can it be a chore when it's only one person working, me? So, cut that straight out. Yeah, it's like, yeah, it's like a chore and everything, blah, blah, blah. All this basic bullshit. And then it went, me and you are good as friends and everything. And I'm like, this nigga trying to friend zone me. Fuck. No, like, no, like, no. Yeah, we're all good as friends, but I physically could not be friends with an ex because I just couldn't. It's a bit weird. You know what I mean? You can't be friends with someone who you once were having sexual encounters with. Do you know what I mean? You just can't, like, well, you can, but sticking one still. Yeah. So I was like, no, I can't. And then he was like, oh yeah, well, I'm sorry. And I was like, you're obviously been cheating. And he's like, what do you mean I've been cheating? I was like, because how can go from 1 minute you want to have sex with me every single day, every time you see me, to literally the next day not touching me at all. Literally, I'm getting myself prepared, putting something sexy, you know, do the most, and you're not interested. I'm like, the fuck? Do you know what I mean? Like, no, like, it doesn't work like that. So you've obviously been getting it somewhere else if you're not been getting it from me. Like, no, I haven't. Why would you say that? Just because I'm breaking up with you, are you just making up shit? I was like, I'm not making up shit. I need to say his name then. I was like, I'm not making up shit. I can tell, like, I'm not stupid, do you know what I mean? Like, I wasn't born yesterday. I know you be getting it with someone else, because 1 minute you can't just be having sex with me, and the next minute, no, do you know what I mean? And he's like, no. So I went to him. This is the main thing. I went to him, okay. All I'm asking you now, if you tell me the truth that you have done stuff with other people, you've been, you know, doing the most, I'll literally leave it as that. You've told me now, we can break up, and it is what it is, do you know what I mean? So at least I know the truth. But if you don't and I find out, I said to him, if I find out, I will go absolutely fucking sick. And he's like, no, you won't. So, no, I went, listen, I don't know people that you know, but I know people know me. Not to be big-headed or anything, but I know people know me. If I want to find out information, I'll find it out like that. And it's like, well, there's no one to find out, so you won't find out anything. And I was like, okay, calm. So we left it at that. He went home. That's it, done. 2 weeks later, one of my other friends I was close with at one point. So remember the other friend that I said, the one that fancied me, that one, yeah. Well, I went out with him and his other friend. We were just chilling at the pub, just chilling, doing the most, you know what I mean? And then 1 minute, his friend comes out of nowhere. He's talking to my friend, by the way, not me. I'm just at the side doing where I'm doing. And he's like, oh yeah, other day, so-and-so, my ex, went and met this girl the other day. He said that she stunk that much, it stunk the whole core out, but he ended up having sex with her anyway. And I'm like, wait, who did he say? And then he said the name. I was like, oh, how long ago was this? And he was like, oh, like 2 weeks ago. bearing in mind we broke up, what, maybe like a couple of days. So I'm thinking, oh really? Seriously? Right. Okay, I see. Carry on. Told me loads of more other tiny information that weren't really like irrelevant to me anyways. I was like, okay, all right. After that, then the next day, I text my ex and I was like, can we talk, please? Respectable adult that I am, can we talk, please? So I wait for a reply, nothing. I'm like, okay. I thought, do you know what? Okay, he's on holiday, I get that, maybe he's busy. Left it. Me and my friend that day, the next day, because I'd messaged him, like, as soon as I found it out, the next day, so then I left the full day. The next day, I was still thinking, why has he not replied to me or anything? I thought, okay, I'll leave it. Me and my friend went to the cinema, came out of the cinema, and my friend, she goes, oh, so-and-so just uploaded an Instagram pic. And I'm like, what? What do you mean an Instagram pic? He uploaded an Instagram pic, and I'm thinking, you're taking the absolute piss. So I gave him literally nearly 2 days to reply to me. He clearly ignored the message for no apparent reason. Like, I was thinking, what the fuck? Like, are you taking me for a dickhead? I don't think so. So then I was like, really? Oh, okay then. So I was walking out of the cinema. My friend didn't know what I'm doing at this moment. I'm typing a long message and I was like, do you know what? You can help me, bitch. So then she helped me, obviously, because I'm dyslexic as fuck. Dumb bitch here, yet. Obviously, I wanted help to obviously write all that and everything. And then we got it down perfect in a massive line. I got loads of information, pictures. I would put the pictures and everything that I did in, but I don't want to expose the guy again. So yeah, so if you see it, you see it. If you didn't, you didn't. It is what it is. You know, it is what it is. But yeah, so then I posted like a massive paragraph and put all the pictures in, basically stating in that we went out, blah, blah, because at the time it was like trying to hide me from everyone as well, but then telling me that he didn't care, people knew. Do you know what I mean? Basically, it was just doing the most, like literally doing the most. So I was like, okay, then I'm not going to get took for a dickhead because he's telling people that I'm just a guy that's obsessed with him. I'm thinking, hold up, nigga, you came to me. How am I obsessed with him? Do you know what I mean? Like, I didn't even know who you was until you literally came into my life. Do you know what I mean? So I'm the obsessed one. And I hate that. I hate when people kind of do that to gays, make them try to like belittle them and make them feel shit and try and make them seem like they're the crazy one when really the fact is it's the other person that's the crazy one. But because, you know, we're gays, we just get all the blame like, oh yeah, it's just an obsessed gay, the fucking freak, or gays do this, gays try it on with straight boys all the time, blah, blah, blah. Do you know what I mean? That kind of shit, and I didn't want that on my name. No thank you, that is not fucking me. So I was like, I'm not having that. So then boom, I basically blasted him on Instagram and exposed his life, but I didn't expose him for being bisexual or whatever. That's not what I was coming at. This is what people need to get clear. I didn't come at him about his sexuality. I came at him because he was trying to hide me and trying to make me look like the bad guy, and I wasn't the bad guy. I was actually the good guy, if anything. Do you know what I mean? So that's the only reason I exposed him, was to let people know, like, listen, I'm not an obsessed freak. We went out for 9 months. We was together. He did baits and he was hiding me at the same time. Do you know what I mean? So then obviously some people didn't get that. Some people thought I was just basically exposing his sexuality, which I don't really do much. If I do that, that means you really fucked me up. Like, really got me fucked up. You know what I mean? Like, that's the only reason why I would ever do that. And I don't really do that too much. I mean, no, honey, I've got a lot of people I could fucking expose, but I keep my mouth shut. Because what you do in your life, honey, ain't my business. You want to fuck a guy and have a girlfriend? Do that. Ain't my business. You know what I mean? It is what it is. So, yeah, so obviously that happened. And then, yeah, so that was the big, you know, exposure. But then obviously, thing is, it pains me because I can't like put all the proof on here. Like, I really would love to just put all the proof on here to just make it more fun. But like, it went on for weeks and weeks and weeks. I found out he was doing stuff with other girls, this girl, that girl. Girls were coming up to me and saying, oh my God, I didn't know we was doing stuff for ages. There's other girls that, oh my God, he was telling me that you two were just friends. Like, oh my God, literally sending me all the proof of them, him and this other girl together, these other girls. So it was literally mad as fuck. And I was like, wow, like, to be honest, I wasn't upset about it, Because where, you know, in 2020, I expect that shit, everyone cheats now. But obviously, it's normal now, but it shouldn't be normal, but it is, I mean, so it's like, it is what it is, move on, get over it. So yeah, so that was a big fucking thing. And then like, obviously, ever since I've seen him probably twice, and every time I see him, it's like a awkward, because like he literally puts his head down and walks off, or like he just don't look, do you know what I mean? Like, me, to be honest, I could probably genuinely be friends with him like now, because like I don't have no hate to the guy. I do not hate the guy. If anything, I feel sorry for him. You know what I mean? Because you know you can't live your life how you want to, but it is what it is. And to be honest, I don't regret what I did. If I could go back in time, if he would have replied, I wouldn't have needed to do it. Do you know what I mean? We could have had like a decent adult conversation about it and got it over and done with, and no one could have got more hurt. Do you know? But it is what it is. So if I could go back in time, I would do the exact same. And yeah, I'm sorry, like, I'm sorry, but I did what I did and I wouldn't change it. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm sorry that it had to come to that, but if the person had replied to me and just, you know, reciprocated back, we wouldn't have had to go for what we did, but
it is what it is.
And yeah, bitches, that was the big fucking rundown. So I hope I've explained myself as much as I can. And I'm sorry that it took so long for me to actually come out with it. But you know what? It takes time for, you know, shit like this. So, yeah. So, you know, I'm Marshmallow or Mellow. And you know what to do, bitch. And always remember, go with the flow. Go with the marshmallow.